WolfGxngDon, never lacking. 2K bills to the fraction, breaking it down to the pound, puts news and views on tips to get you cracking. It don't stop till we on top, boy, brick by brick, we gotta build. Give a like and drop a sub, this WolfGxngDon, you know it's real. Never chill, sauce it up, we stacking, getting bills. Peep the traction, getting badges, 2K champ, this how it feels. This the dawn, yeah, running it up, no time to play. You know what's on, yeah, the greatest builds inside 2K.
Alright, so first things first, to go ahead and set up the actual build, man, you do have to be in the main menu. We're going to go to settings because we need to change to the metric system versus the imperial system. You know, pretty much the same setup for, you know, damn near all the glitches. So we're going to go ahead and go into the metric system so we can get started with the glitch. Now we're going to go into the builder, man. And when you get into the builder, first thing you're gonna do, find an empty slot, and you wanna go ahead and create a new build. And the only reason why I suggest create a new build is because sometimes if you try to do it on the old build, it just doesn't work out the right way. But for the position, we will be going with a point guard. Handedness, we will be going with whatever you feel comfortable with. The jersey number is also up to you as well. And once you get all of that taken care of, you want to go to 1.77 meters, 66 kilograms, and 1.78 meters for the wingspan as well. And then we're just going to do what we always do on these glitch builds. This first build is not the actual build that we're going to make. So we're going to go ahead and max it out, man. And go ahead and max it out. Put all the points on it so we can go ahead and get this out the way so we can get to the actual glitch. That's what you're here for. Let's go ahead and get to it. Now this build does not matter. Fill out everything. You want to pick the takeovers. Takeovers don't matter either. So just pick two real quick. It gives you an actual build name. Offensive threat is what I got here. That does not matter. We're not worried about nothing in the beginning. So now we're gonna go ahead and edit this build and go back into the settings because this is where the glitch starts. You only got to do this, you know, this is a quick one. So go back into settings. Now you want to go back to the imperial system because you want to make sure your build is 6'7". Go into the imperial system, and then we're gonna go back to the file we created. So go ahead and click that. Go back to that point guard you created. It should say 5'10", 147. Click yes. And you're gonna be able to see as soon as you get on it, says 5'10" and 5'10", but this build is glitched. So as soon as you start going up, you see that the wingspan doesn't keep up. So we wanna go 6'7", 180 pounds, 6'6" on a wingspan, and the body shape is completely up to you. Now we can get into the actual build that y'all came here for, man. Let's get right into it. So with this build, we will be going with a LUKA type build, you know, aka like a really big point guard, a lot of playmaking, a finesse finisher at the rim. That's what we're going for. So with the height on the build, obviously you saw it earlier, 6'7", 180 pounds, 6'6" wingspan with defined as the body shape. Let's get right into the attributes, man. Now, all right. For this build, I will only be going with the 60 for the close shot. You know, nothing too crazy. You know, if we're driving to the goal, we're not gonna stop for a close shot. I'm actually just try to get a layup because we will have like some crazy Euro step packages equipped on this build. So with the driving layup, we want to go with an 86. And then with the driving dunk, we want to go with a 65 because we do want to be able to get like those quick drops, but you know, Luka's not really, you know, a dunking type of player. He can dunk, which is why I'm going with the 65, but we're not going too crazy with that. Now for the mid-range shot, I'm gonna put that kind of high. We'll be going with an 88 because this build does have to be able to shoot. Like, we want to make sure we get a lot of those shooting badges. You already see we got blinders on gold. That's going to be very important. Difficult shots is also very important to this build. Now with the three-point shot, we will be going with an 85, and I know we could probably go a little bit higher, but in the interest of making this build like really good as far as you know, like stop and pop and, you know, just like circus threes, because its moving threes are actually kind of crazy, we just gonna go with an 85. Now the free throw, man. The free throw, I mean, this is a rec build, pro-am build. I mean, it could be a park build as well, but yeah, we're going with 72. You want to hit that sweet spot at 70, so I made sure I added just a couple extra points. Now with LUKA being the player that he is, I could not disrespect him as far as like the pass accuracy goes. So I did go up to a 97, and the perk of having 97 is you do get a bullet passer on Hall of Fame. I'm gonna test that badge out because I do have one build already that can get that, and I kind of want to see what that's gonna be like. We're going with an 88 with the ball handle because this dude handles is kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna go with an 80, which is gonna give us quick first step on gold. You really don't need it much higher than that, in my opinion. I do have a lot of smaller builds that get it on gold, and it really, the difference between gold and Hall of Fame, to me, you know what I'm saying, I don't really see much of a difference. Now on the defense, we're not really gonna go crazy with this. LUKA is not really locked down by any means, but we will make sure you have some defensive badges. And mind you, you do have those extra badges in case you've done the rebirth, or you know, you've hit 40 a couple times. You do have those extra badges. I have 7 at this point. I'm hoping that this time I hit 40 so I can get 8, but that's neither here nor there. But the physicals, man, we will be going high with most of the physicals because I want to make sure you have all the speed, all the acceleration. You do want to have strength on this build and kind of help you get those blow-bys. We're going with a 70 for the vert, which is, you know, kind of high for like a LUKA type build, but you know, you want to make sure that in case you want to, you know, you can take away from some other attributes and get a little more dunking on this build. The build will be a little more versatile. And with the stamina, we're going to go all the way up with that. Last thing, make sure you pick some good takeovers. Me personally, in order to get that LUKA step back type feel, I will be going with ankle breaking shots and limitless range. I just feel like those two badges are a direct complement of this man's game, and it would be really fun to have those two takeovers together. I've been using it on one of my smaller guys, my 6'3" two-way threat, and it's been a lot of fun. The build comes out as a playmaking shot creator, which is, you know, I guess the bane of existence for all build names, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be a play shot, but they are very, this build is pretty well-rounded. It can still finish at the rim, high level. Just make sure that you listen to the badges that I say to put on it. And the only reason I say that is because in order to finish at the rim at a high level with this build, you're gonna need some of these badges. Now with the finishing badges, I would highly suggest that you get Acrobat, just because you're going to need to do some of those better layups. You're gonna want to make sure you have some nice layups in there, man. The Euro steps are highly effective this year. Don't let people tell you they're not. And then Pro Touch is very important. Turn your layup timing on if you want to make like a LUKA type build, be able to get through there with those step throughs and all that other stuff. Make sure you have your layup timing on. It'll make a world of a difference. You'll be able to green a lot of those with this Pro Touch on, or just make a lot of those slightly. Just maybe take a little time, go into Pro Am Gym and learn your layup timing. That'll really make this build a difference maker. Like for real, if you want to like a specialized build, this is where it's at. So circus threes, definitely. Blinders, you're gonna want to put that on. Dead eye, we going with silver. Sniper, I still run this badge, but you know, I guess I got a little bit of a different opinion on sniper. We're gonna go hot zone hunter, and then with the last one, I would suggest something like a difficult shots, or stop and pop. It depends on how you're gonna play this build. Stop and pop isn't a bad badge either. Maybe chef, limitless spot up. I don't think that would do you very good. And catch and shoot, if you want that, just go ahead and I wouldn't suggest having it on this build, at least higher than like a bronze or a silver. I really don't think that badge is really needed for this build. If you do plan on playing the one, you can get away with not having catch and shoot, as long as you know you have something else to supplement, like a stop and pop. We will have hybrid drive on, quick chain. If you use that badge, put that on. I'm not gonna put that on right now. We're gonna go silver unpluckable. I know y'all probably think I'm tripping about that, but trust me, I use silver unpluckable all the time and I don't have an issue. I love having gold blue hands on. Handles for days, you're gonna want that. Now this is just a preference thing. Versus Space Creator versus tight handles. In order to make this more of a LUKA build, I'm gonna go with Space Creator, and I'm gonna put tight handles on there as well. And then just the bail out, I love to have that badge. It really helps me as far as like my confidence shooting, because sometimes, you know, you might go up for a shot and it's not as good of a shot as you thought. So bail out really saves you there. With the defense, not going anything too crazy. If you do have those extra badges, this is probably a pretty good place to put them. I'm gonna go with a silver clamps, interceptor, and silver intimidator, and I'll put those last couple on off ball, pest, and ankle braces, and that'll pretty much get you right as far as like the defense goes. Like I said, if you do have those extra badges and you want to put them here, I would probably do that. It wouldn't be much of a LUKA build, but you know, you can put chase down on, you can, you know, put those extra badges on to make you more of a well-rounded defender. The defense on this build isn't great, but I wanted to make it kind of true to a LUKA Doncic build. But let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, man. Till I catch y'all boys next time, I'm out. Peace.
Piling paper got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Piling paper got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the